Hello, hello, CraftingMantis here, and welcome back to another episode on the Obsidian Order. So, like I said in the last episode, we are going to be working on the terraced farms today. So, I went ahead and did one level because I wanted to try to figure out like how big I wanted these levels to be. But as you can see, we've got, the very first level all done. And so if we come over here, we've got, just a little area to walk up. And so these would be the paths in between, in between the different fields. And I decided to go ahead and drop the sand down by one so that, it's actually like you're in, inside the field. Because if you look at rice fields and stuff, they are completely flooded with water. And so they're actually, they're in here and trying to get the rice and stuff out of it when they're harvesting. And, granted, we can't flood this because, then the sugarcane is going to break. But we could at least kind of make it look like, like it could hold, additional water and stuff. So, yeah, so these, this is going to kind of be the actual farm. And we've got basically two layers of sand with a layer of water in between. So that, we've got, as much sugarcane as possible. And I just recently, I bought a sugar box of sugarcane off of Ike. So hopefully I have enough sugarcane in order to actually, finish these farms. Granted, I can always, harvest this because it's been long enough that, the sugarcane is starting to grow up. So I can start harvesting stuff. And once I get the other ones planted, then it is, it'll help out a lot as well. And so, as you can see, we've got the layer that's equal to the other one, and then we're going to go up a layer, and we're just going to keep doing that until we get to that area there. I really need to remove the stone and the diorite. I was trying to figure some stuff out up there, and yeah, it didn't quite work. And then the other thing is I'm going to, falling. I'm going to need to figure out, what to do with these, with these horses and stuff. Because, yeah, they're kind of there and they need a new home. Because I don't want to put them over there with the beekeeper's house. Because that one's starting to get a little bit crowded. So we've still got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 more. So we need to find some new stables for those guys. So I'm going to continue working on these and then bring you guys back when I make some more progress. Alright, so the sugarcane is now all in place, as you can see. Whoa, falling. As you can see, it goes all the way up. So let's go ahead and see if I can actually, there we go, take off. So I can kind of show you guys. It's a little bit easier to see when we're actually, airborne. But yeah, so we've got all different kinds of tiers, and then we've got this big old one right here, which is the top tier, and it comes up here to where, where our house is going to end up being. Now, I still need to end up creating, like, an actual pathway that goes through the sugarcane, so the farmer can actually get from, from over there to actually get over to the farmhouse over here. So I don't think they're going to be trudging straight through the, through the sugarcane. Can get a little mucky and stuff. And then I also ended up changing out the bridge that I had here for these. These are just going to be temporary. I'm thinking of doing something, something along these lines, more like a stepping stone path type thing instead of, the other stuff. And then, okay, I'm going to go ahead and say a goodbye to Adela. Okay, there we go. But yeah, so we're going to be doing the stepping stones and stuff through here, because I didn't really like the fact that, it was, kind of up, too much. It really, your eye was definitely drawn to it, and it didn't quite look right, especially for, for this, this particular area. And then the other thing that I did, because I decided that I am not going to build the fish here in this. This is just not big enough. So I went through and I caught 12 fish. And I named all of them. So it looks like they're all kind of bunching up here. So there is one fish for each member of, of the server. And we've got them all named. And so I'm probably going to do, I had started working on a little bit of a little dock. But it wasn't quite working. So we're gonna hold off on doing that. Let's see, how do I get back up? Okay, there we go. So this one, so the actual house, we're going to be building the house. It's going to be very similar to the one that we had done before, or all the two that we've done before. So we're going to be doing the same, the same thing where we're actually sitting there. We're going to have the cobblestone on the bottom here and bring it around, but I'm adding in some, some additional things to it for, for actually like making it different than the other houses, because like the bee house was definitely a lot different because the house we ended up using the honeycomb block and then the dark oak instead of using the standard what we've been doing in terms of like the stone brick and the dark oak. So we kind of changed that up some. And then so this one we're going to be it's going to be in the same kind of pattern as as the other ones. But we're going to end up we're going to be adding additional stuff to it. And I figure while I was working on this, I could kind of talk to you guys a little bit about, about like what's going on and all of that. So over the last week, the last week has actually been a little bit rough because, it's been one of those that things have been kind of bugging me on the channel in terms of, just like, how I'm doing things and, and all of that. So I'm thinking that I'm going to be changing up the way that I do videos. I'm thinking I want to show you guys a little bit more of, the actual like process of, of doing things. Cause, a lot of time, most of the time it's just like, oh, hey, I did this and I did, and I did this. And so you guys don't get to see a whole lot of the actual like building process. And so that's kind of what, kind of how I want to change in terms of, what I actually put out on, on the channel, because I think you guys need to be able to see, like the entire process, like planning and, actually, getting stuff built, because I know I don't do a whole lot of building on camera, because most of the time, yeah, I'm not very good at building and talking. That's always kind of been like the problem that I've had, is that, I sit there and build and I get so distracted by like what I'm trying to do that I completely forget to, actually like talk and stuff. So yeah, it poses a little bit of a problem. Let's see, do we have, okay, where ooh, okay, I do. All right, so let's go ahead and grab these so we can kind of figure out where I want to put the entrance. I think I want to put the actual entrance to the house here. So we're going to be doing the 2 wide just like we did on the other, on the other houses. So, but yeah, so, it's one of those that it's, I kind of want to, change things up a bit. And then I've definitely been doing a lot of, like thinking about what, what I really want to do with the channel and where I'm kind of, lacking and, and all of that. So I'm hoping that, that I get, I get place the block, get some, good ideas and stuff in terms of, like what, different changes and stuff to do. And so I'll kind of be figuring that out over, over the next couple of weeks. So, you guys will probably see some changes and stuff as, as I'm working on things. So yeah, so, that's kind of some of the stuff that, has been going on over the last week, and just trying to make things work, basically. That's been the biggest thing. And, and working on, actual like workflow and stuff like that, because, especially with the summer holidays coming up here soon, it's gonna be even harder to, actually get stuff done, because time is not going to be my friend when that happens, because, the boys will be here, all the time. So it'll make it, a little bit more difficult, but, it's always good to have the boys here. They are definitely fun. But yeah, so I am going to continue adding in the stuff here. You guys have already seen this, seen the actual house before. So nothing really new as of yet. So I'll go ahead and get the base of this built, and then we can work on the additions together. So It's just, it's just like the other ones, though I kind of mishmashed the two styles. So, like I had the, the buttons on one, and, we're just going to go with that. So let's go ahead and come over here, because the things that I wanted to change, to kind of add difference to this one, we are actually going to be building a little deck on this side. I thought this would be a good place to, to do a, to do an actual, like, deck part to this. Oh, and I'm falling. Eep. There we go. And so we're just going to bring this out by 2 blocks, just like that. And then, so let's go ahead and come over here. Do I have dark oak planks? There we go. So let's go ahead and we're going to place that there and do that. And then this one is going to come out like that. So we're going to do little supports on these, like so. Yep. Okay. So that definitely works. So I don't have, nope, I don't have any ender pearls on me. So let's go ahead and we'll just pillar up. If I could actually place blocks. There we go. There we go. Okay. And so with this one, what I want to do, we're going to do that. And then I need to grab my plank, or my slabs. There we go. So we got a nice little entrance from the second floor that'll come out to this section here. And let's go ahead and replenish that. That way we can do this. So we're going to build that all the way across. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the trap doors as a railing on this, because with the fences you can't get out all the way to the, to the edge of the block. And so I wanted the farmer to be able to actually come over here and be able to come out and look at the fields. And so that's why, I'm doing it this way. Because see, look, we can come out here and we can actually look and see all of the fields. So there we go. So let's come down here. Whoa, whoa, wow. That was a little odd. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. And then let's grab our lantern. We could put another lantern right there. Because I definitely wanted to kind of light this up. So I decided to use the lanterns on this. Now on this one, this is going to be a little bit different. So we are going to, in fact, dark oak planks. So there we go. So we're going to start out with that. And so we're going to build a little, basically a little covered area so that they can end up storing their goods. And I think, let's see, I think that is as far as we need to go. 1, 2, yep. I wanted to do 3 tall so that it can, people can actually get through here pretty nicely. Did I? Hi. I tab out and yeah, you decide to, to come and visit me. All right. So yeah, I was double checking to make sure, because I had originally built this over in a creative testing world. And let's see, we were going to do here, because I want this to, whoa, there we go. There we go. And then, yeah, something's not quite adding. Oh, do you know what? I know what I did. Oh, no, not there. I need to switch over to this. We actually need to bring this out more. So we're going to do 3 like that, and then we're going to switch over to the slabs, do that. There we go. And then there. Now that works. Okay. So that definitely works. And then, so let's go ahead and we'll just, probably be easier just to do this in the slabs. Just like that. And then, yep, right here, we're going to put that and then just come across like so. And then I wanted to leave the corners kind of open. So, have these, just these corners right here. And then we're going to bring across the dark oak. Whoop, not there. Axe. There we go. So dark oak slabs just like that all the way across. And then this will create a nice little area for, for them to make sure that, like the sugarcane and stuff isn't going to get wet as it's, as it's being stored. Let's go ahead and plop down here. And I do want to put a lantern up here. We're going to have to put it right there. There we go. So now this place is all nice and lit up. So if we come over here, we can kind of see. So So yeah, so we got this nice little area here, and then I ended up getting some barrels, so I'm thinking that we'll probably want to do something, you know, nope, shift, there we go. Something, you know, something along these lines. Just kind of add in, you know, add in a few barrels. And then let's, let's do that. And then I haven't quite figured out what else I would end up putting here, because like if it was wheat, we could end up using, you know, like hay bales and stuff. So I might end up grabbing some, you know, we might be able to do like some chests and stuff. So let's go ahead and come over here and let's see, can I do, okay, I do. Oh, I definitely don't need that many. Let's go ahead and grab 6, and then we could go ahead and place these over here. And so we could do like one there. Let's do one there. We could put one there. There we go. And then, actually, do you know what might work well too? Would be some of the, like the kelp blocks. I think those are probably the closest we have to anything that would, you know, look anything like the actual, like, sugarcane. But yeah, so that is the sugarcane farmer's house. So I do have another project in the works right now, and it is actually the new beacon, which is over there. Ike ended up coming over and helping me out, dig out the first part of that project. We are actually going to be getting into villagers. So the villager trading hall is what's going to be going over there. So that is going to be our next project. And then with this one here, what I'm probably going to do is try to get some, you know, some interior and stuff done on that, and have that ready for, you know, for the next episode. So I definitely hope that you guys have enjoyed this episode, and if you did, definitely hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, click the Mantis icon to subscribe, then hit the bell button to get notified when I put out additional content. Want to check out more of my videos? Try the one on the left, or you could check out the playlist on the right. That's it for now, but I'll see you guys in the next episode.